Hi everyone, it's Usernamekate and today you join me for something pretty cool. I have travelled to Birmingham to visit the SHOEI Gallery. So if you search it on social media, it's SHOEI Gallery Birmingham. And I am here for a very specific reason, not only to look at the wonderful helmets and also venture upstairs into the Spada section, where hopefully I'll be trying on some ladies' clothing so that you ladies who watch the channel can see what they have to offer, but also I am collecting a XSPR Pro and a Hornet 6. Now this is particularly exciting because I am getting their PFS, which is their personal fitting service. So when you get a SHOEI from these guys here, you do get a free fitting so that you can make sure that that helmet is moulded and made for your head shape. So if you want to come along with me to see what it all entails, then definitely keep watching. Before we get started, let me give you a quick tour. This is the SHOEI Gallery in Birmingham, the UK's official SHOEI flagship store. It's packed with pretty much every current SHOEI helmet, colourway and size, so you can actually try them on before you buy, along with visors, accessories and genuine spare parts. The store is also home to SHOEI's personal fitting system, or PFS, where your head is measured by one of the SHOEI experts before the helmet's internal padding is customised to give you the best possible fit. And if the helmets aren't enough to tempt you, head upstairs to the Spada Loft, which apparently I decided to call the Spada Attic, where you'll find the full range of Spada motorcycle clothing, with plenty of gear to browse and try on in one place. Right, let's see what this PFS is all about. Time to take the hot seat.
Okay, so Kate, I'm going to be using this tool to measure your head. So first of all, I'm going to be measuring the length, and then I'll measure the width, and then I'll measure the height as well.
Cool.
Might need your help whilst I'm doing it as well, just to hold it in place.
Sure.
So the idea is the bottom of the tool there should just be just above your eyebrows. Where the red line is how high the helmet needs to be above your eyebrows from there. That tool will go into the back of your head, so we'll have to feel around the back of your head. Don't worry, I've sanitised my hands.
Don't worry, I believe you.
Once I get all your measurements, I will then put all the measurements into the system. The system will then determine which shaft size you should be going into.
So do you want me to hold it?
Yeah, so if you just place your finger there, don't put too much pressure on it.
Yeah, just to keep it as like a guiding place.
Just to keep it where it is, and I'll have a feel around the back of your head. There we go. Does that feel comfortable?
Yeah, as comfortable as plastic on my head.
There we go. There we go,
Okay.
we're ready.
Cool.
So I've got you a length measurement as 181. That's in millimetres, not centimetres, that'd be big, wouldn't it? As I get it under the light and you look at it square down, it's actually 182, so we'll go with that measurement. Now I'm going to take the width, so I just need you to tuck your hair just behind your ears, because I'm going to need to get this tool straight behind your ears.
Yeah.
Do you wear glasses at all, Kate?
I do, but never on the with the helmet on.
Never with the helmet on, so no. It's stiff like this.
Yeah, always contacts when I go riding.
Okay. If you was to wear glasses, is that around about where your glasses would sit just behind your ears, or do I need to come a bit lower?
No, I'd probably say the original place.
Just there?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay, if you could put your both hands just up either side and just hold that in for me securely. Because whilst I'm here, I'm going to also measure the height of your head as well. There we go. Okay, is that in the same place normally? Yep.
Yeah, I think it's good.
We're done. That's the hardest part over now.
Nice.
So I've got you as a one. I've got a small head, haven't you?
Such a shame. Little pea head.
So we've got a 144 there. And a height of 87. So as I've entered the model and I've entered your measurements in there, this is what SHOEI then come up with. So there's two different sizes that you can go into. Now with the XSPR Pro, extra small and small share the same shell size.
Yeah.
The only thing that's different is obviously the internal EPS liner can be slightly thicker. Okay.
Yeah.
So we always try and go with the smallest size recommended. What the system says. But we've already got your helmet size anyway, which is just behind us, just here, which is an extra small, which is coming up with exactly the right size that we're going to put you into.
Awesome.
There's very minimum work that's going to be needed on there, so it's asking me to just work on the front and the rear. So that means that your dominant size for this helmet is your width. Okay, so because we don't need to do any work
So I'm
in
full
the
of
sides.
brains.
Yeah.
Wonderful. There's proof
Yeah.
now.
So what I'm going to do is just do a little bit, just minimal work that needs to be done on the front and the rear of the helmet, and then we'll see how you fit in there. Okay.
Cool, cool.
Okay, so I am going to make you look a little bit silly by sticking
No
the
change.
liner onto your head, just to get that fitted completely.
We're going for white because we're getting it wrapped, baby.
So first of all, I just want you to try this helmet on as a raw fit. Okay. What I mean by that is completely standard, nothing adjusted in there whatsoever.
Yeah, just to see what we're working with.
Because although we take exactly what the system says as gospel, sometimes we just like to have a visual look and we can tell what work already needs to be done in there. Okay.
Cool, cool.
So so you're used to the NXR2 to put that on. So with this helmet, because it's got a smaller aperture around the neck roll, stick it towards the back of your head
And pull it
and
forward.
roll it on. Don't let go of the straps, rip them straps apart. Roll it on your head and you'll find all your ears just pop into place.
Okay, so back.
That's it. And then roll on and then grab the chin bar and adjust into place.
Oh, and then I'll learn the hair technique.
Yes.
Because that's a different going forward.
Okay. It looks like a good height on your head, just from a standard fit. From what the system's saying, that there needs to be a little bit of work in the front and the back, just to stop that slippage up. So if I was to hold that helmet and you just try and look out the window now, okay, can you see it's firmly planted on your head? Okay, so if I get you to look up at the ceiling, see how your head's just disappearing into the, so that's what we don't want. Okay, so pop that helmet off for me.
Any technique to this one?
So again, rip the straps apart and just try and push it up. Roll it towards the back if you can, because then that's getting the smallest part of your head through the smallest part of the helmet. There we
Sorry.
go. Cool. So now I'm just taking the headliner out,
Yes.
and I'm going to be placing this on your head. So,
Ready to look cute as hell.
yeah. So you want a little bit of resistance when you're pulling it on, but not too much resistance, okay? And to be honest with you, just gonna, if you could just hold on to that front piece just to keep it in place for me. That's it. Okay, so these minor adjustments that I'm doing now will just give you a perfect fit, so when I put it back in the helmet, you can let go of that now. So when I put that back in the helmet, that's about right. So I'm just going to place it back on your head, just to make sure it goes on, just with a tiny bit of resistance. Heck, does that feel comfortable?
Yeah, I mean, is it supposed to like rise up a little bit when it's pushed down and just settle?
Yeah, so it settles on. There's not much gap in there. No, there's no gap in there at all. That, to me...
Because obviously there will be the weight of a helmet, which
Yes,
helps.
that'll be the weight of the helmet. So we don't need to do any work in the crown anyway. So there's like I say, there's quite minimal work to do in this. So you've got a good showy shaped head.
Yeah, I do. That was the first helmet I ever got was a SHOEI.
Was it?
I can't even remember the model because it was so many years ago, like when I was 16. And I'm 35 now, so like 20.
The XR1000, maybe? Was it similar shape to the NXR2?
Yeah, and it was like black, red, and it had like swirls.
Probably that region, it was probably rather the XR1000 or the 1100.
I'll have to do a little Google. So, SHOEI, what did you say?
XR1000.
That rings a bell actually. I feel like it was like that, but a red colourway. Out of interest, were there any older than that? Because I could have bought an old helmet. No, it wasn't sporty.
What about a Raid 2?
A Ray?
Raid.
Oh, Raid.
Yeah. So
oh, that rings a bell.
Yeah, so there was a Raid 2.
I know I said that about the other one, but this does ring a bell, I'm pretty sure.
Which does follow the same, a similar legacy of the GTR 3.
That was my trusty lid.
There you go, Raid 2.
Throwback. No way. I love that lid with a burning passion in my soul, you know.
So now we've tailor fitted this to your head properly, I'm now going to go with what the system recommends. So it wants a pad in the front and it wants a pad in the rear. So what I'm going to do for now is, the good thing about the XSPR Pro is a modular liner. So absolutely everything can be changed in this helmet. So if you needed, if that perished and you needed to change just the left side, you can actually buy that separately. They come standard with 9mm on the inside of them, but all we're doing is working on the rear and the front at the moment. So what I'm going to do is just turn these inside out for now. I'm not going to stick any pads in there, or stick them down, should I say, until we've got the comfortable fit first. So what we're doing is just doing a test fit for now.
You're very organised.
Yeah.
Give you that.
So I have that's his front pad, and then we're going to go for the rear. So because you're an extra small, you will be in that size pad. So they come in, they're tailored in different sizes. And you can see how that kind of fits perfectly on there.
Yeah, cool.
So what I'm going to do is just whilst they're in there like that, so once we're comfortable with the fit and we don't feel that we need to do any more work with it, what we'll do is we'll take the backs off these and we'll stick them down on the inside. And making sure there's no creases in there, because otherwise you're going to feel that inside the helmet and it won't be very comfortable. So what we do is, because these are all done by Velcro onto the liner itself, we just push them back on there and just make sure all that's straight. So as you can see, when I've just put that in, it's not straight at the moment. So I'll take that back off. Yeah, I can put that central on there, and then you'll get a consistent fit. Now the liner can go back into the helmet, and we'll see how different this feels compared to a raw fit that you had earlier. So there are a couple of features with this helmet, which I'm going to get you to try this on as is. But are you intending to use this helmet on a racetrack?
Yeah.
Okay, so the helmet does a race mode as well, which is literally a simple little push down of the cheeks, and that changes the position, so that tilts the helmet up so you can lean in better. But we're doing it from standard for now.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to go for the roll.
You rip the straps open. Let's get your smallest part of the head through the smallest part of the helmet. That's it. And when you're comfortable, you let go. That's it. Perfect.
Oh yeah, it feels like if I was to look up, there's less slippage.
Yeah, so as I could see from before, if you try and look up now. Right, yeah. Okay, and then I let go of that helmet now springs back into the correct position. Now what that prevents is obviously turbulence from the helmet. There's nothing worse than going down a motorway with an ill-fitted helmet and that helmet start lifting up or sliding down on your head, and you're getting all the turbulence and the shaking left and right as well. Which I know the cheek pads are absolutely fine on you. So look out the window and that's it. There you go, there's no movement in there. So wherever your head moves, the helmet should be moving with you. So your head should be in control of the helmet, not the wind.
Yeah, that's true.
So not only that, one of the important things about the helmet not rotating on your head as well is to prevent that rotation acceleration. So in the event of the unfortunate, you don't want that helmet then rotating on your head, which will then cause your head to accelerate inside the helmet, which could cause catastrophic injury. So let's not talk about that.
No. Well,
but this is what we're here for. This is the helmet safety safety bits that we need to talk about.
Well, the last 2 X-Spirit 3s that I've had did get put to the test.
Right.
And yeah, they both did the job.
Yeah.
As they should.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, I do feel good when I've got a SHOEI on, because I know that it's stopped me having real bad injuries before.
And that's what we like to hear. We don't like to hear about the accidents, but we like to hear that the helmet served its purpose. And that's why I'm a big true believer in the brand as well.
Yeah.
So.
Cool. Super. So I am fitted up.
You are fitted up with that. I just need to put some accessories in there for you and get the hard fit done. Doesn't take me long to do
the hard fit, sticking it all in.
Yes, so I need to get it all stuck in properly, get the adhesive set off in there. We'll get you to try the helmet on again. You can make any adjustments that you need as well. So if you want to try it in race mode, let's try that out.
That'd be cool, because I'd be like that, wouldn't I? And then it's gonna.
Yeah. So what we'll do is it'll bring the cheek pads down, so your cheeks will be in the same place, but then it will lift the helmet up slightly. So if what you're saying, you want to go back on that S1000RR, it'll be the perfect setup for you to go onto that bike with, because you can really tuck into that bike. That's it.
And then...
Yeah, so you want to place it over the ventilation holes. You don't want to be blocking those up.
Does that need to go a little bit?
That's all right, yep. That's good. So as long as you're not blocking any of the ventilation up, that's fine.
You say that's okay?
Yeah, you're fine with that. You're fine with that. Yeah, give it a nice firm press down. That's it.
Cool.
Okay, so we'll need to turn this back inside out now. So if you do it from there, so you just push your fingers through, thumbs through.
Like that?
That's it.
It feels so brutal.
Yeah, it's going to feel like you're really going to break it,
Yeah.
but you're not, don't worry.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
It's like putting a new sheet on your duvet, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah. Exactly that.
Got to get in the corners.
Yeah, just a firm press like that. Okay. And we'll get the same done with this one.
There?
That's correct, yeah.
Cool.
Give that a firm press down.
Just feels so wrong.
Back to sticking these back in. So the best way I find is to find the centre there, and then you want it kind of on, so feel that line there. Just want it on there. So just place that in like that. So can you see how these have slanted downwards now?
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
Can you see how that's positioned a bit better on your head now?
Yeah, I feel like I've got all the...
Yeah, so it really increases your viewing aperture when you're leaning in.
But you know, I feel like I could get away with this on the road as well. So I could probably just leave it.
I keep mine in race position all the time, so...
Unless I'm on an adventure bike. And then I'm like... No, that's ace.
Yeah? You happy with that fit?
Yeah, for sure.
Let me get your visor on, so I'll get the accessories in there as well.
So what's the purpose of this again?
So the purpose of the chin spoiler is to deflect any wind that's coming down there, so it creates less turbulence. So
cool.
These helmets have been designed with racetracks in mind. So they're all designed in a wind tunnel.
Yeah. So it keeps you slippery like a dolphin.
Yeah, literally. I mean, there's so many little things inside this helmet that you just wouldn't think. Such as you've got these vortex generators on the side of the visor. See these little pinballs here? That is obviously to reduce your wind turbulence as well. So many little different things that people just take for granted. But the helmet just performs the way it does, and performs exceptionally because
these little thoughtful...
all of these little designs, yeah. So, so the features of the helmet. So you've got your top ventilation here, and you've got the side vents here as well. So backwards is open, forwards is shut. Okay. You've got a helmet lock here, which is on the outside.
Yep.
So you can have that fully locked, so especially if you're going on a racetrack, which another feature with that as well is you can lock these down. So that will stop that visor from ever coming off, so these can't be released any easier. Okay.
Cool.
So it's a 2-lock system there. Okay. Ventilation on the front, so up is closed. You can do halfway or you can do fully. The bottom one there is for your cheek pad ventilation. Okay, so you've got vents going through there. There's channels through the EPS liner, little holes in there to keep your cheek pads nice and cool.
Amazing.
Yeah.
The more you know.
So changing the visor, completely easy. Just undo these locks.
Is it like the Xperia 3, the system?
Pretty much, yeah. So easy to take off. So
I do love how easy these are to remove.
Yeah, literally that. Same with the other side.
Yeah, it makes life a lot easier.
Let me go and get your new visor.
Thank you, sir.
You've also got tear-offs as well.
Tear-offs?
Yeah.
Who do you think I am, Marquez?
Yep.
Not tear-offs. I feel full factory now.
And that is your helmet complete.
Oh, how exciting. I can't wait to wear it. Next, it was time to go through the whole process again, this time with the SHOEI Hornet 6, their latest adventure helmet. I learnt how to remove and refit the peak and the visor before repeating the fitting process, starting with a raw test fit based on my earlier head measurements, followed by a dry fit using temporary fitting pads, and finally the finished fit once the pads were permanently installed. Interestingly, the Hornet 6 needed more custom padding than the XSPR Pro because of its shell shape. Once it was complete, I also got to see SHOEI's latest transition visor technology in action.
Phytech visor.
So this is Phytech. Talk to me, Goose.
So SHOEI used to use the transition visor still that they use in the XSPR and the NXR2. For the launch of the Hornet and for the Glamster 06, they're using a material called Phytech. So depending on the sun's UV light outside, this will react to either a light tint, dark tint, but it will always come back to clear. It's already starting to go back to clear now, but even if you're changing at the side of the road, it doesn't tint all the way up to here.
Ah, cool.
So the reaction process is fairly quick. You can either have it going clear to dark quick or dark to clear quick. But it's quite a quick reaction process. And you can still use your pin lock as well.
Okay,
Amazing,
great.
thank you. Before trying on my fully personalised Hornet 6. With the helmet sorted, it was time to head upstairs to the Spada attic and check out some of the ladies' riding gear. Right ladies, this bit of the video is for you. For reference, I'm 5'4", generally a UK size 10 and built like a shoebox. I don't have much in the way of curves, unfortunately. So hopefully this gives you a good idea of how Spada's ladies range fits on someone with a similar build. First up is the Tourer trucker jacket in washed blue, and this is a size 8. As I'm usually a size 10, this is naturally a little snug on me, but I thought I'd give it a go. Next up is the same Tourer trucker, this time in indigo blue and a more appropriately sized 10. As you can see, I look a little less like an overpacked sausage in this one, so I definitely say that a size 10 is the right fit for me. Sticking with the Tourer trucker, here's the black version. Now, I really like this colour because it contrasts nicely with the blue jeans that I normally wear when I'm on a motorcycle, so I did like this a lot. Next up is the Blade Zip hoodie in black, which I'm wearing in an XS. Now, if you're blessed with a fuller bust and wider hips, then I'd probably recommend sizing up, as there's a very little stretch around the waistband. Then I tried on the same Blade Zip hoodie in port red, again in an extra small. It's also available in coral as well as grey, although I didn't have a chance to try those on. The team pointed out that there's a Spada logo on the hood, which I didn't see when I was putting it on, so naturally I had to show that off. Up next is the Lula jacket in port red, and it's a size 10. Now, I wasn't really expecting to like this colour as much as I did, but it's genuinely lovely in person. Next up, I tried the Lula jacket in black, and this one might actually be my favourite as it reminds me of the men's Spada Nadachi jacket, I think that's how you pronounce it, which is what my partner Mike wears on occasion, and I think it looks absolutely fantastic. So safe to say he's actually influenced me in wanting the black version of this jacket. Finally, I tried on the Bella quilted jacket in port red, again in a size 10. Now this is also available in black, and when I heard the word quilted I was slightly worried it might look a bit like a ski jacket. I didn't actually think that I would like this jacket if I'm being honest, but when I did put it on it's actually far more subtle than that, and in person it just looks like a really smart autumn or winter riding jacket. It doesn't look too padded at all, which was a worry for me. So yeah, as mentioned, this one surprised me the most because I didn't expect to like it anywhere near as much as I did. Right, hopefully that's given you a better idea of what the ladies' Spada range looks like and how it fits on someone my size.
Well team, thank you for joining me, having a mooch around the SHOEI Gallery, Birmingham. Honestly, it's a wonderful place. If you're looking for a SHOEI, they've got all the range here. You can try it on. You can buy from here. It isn't just a gallery as the name suggests. You can actually purchase helmets here, which is pretty cool. And then if you do get the free PFS, personal fitting service. And, you know, whilst you get that done, after that you can come upstairs and mooch around in the Spada attic and try on lots of goodies. Sorry I couldn't try on the men's ones because that would just look daft because I'm not built for a male clothing, but hopefully you ladies have got an idea of the cool and stylish stuff that they have here for you to try on till your heart's content. Alright guys, well I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've really enjoyed filming it as usual, and yeah, maybe next time you see me I'll be wearing one of those lids, hopefully. Alright, see you, bye!